For the
And
National
pitch.
League. The center
That
fielder,
one misses,
Ronald
and the MLB All-Star Game is
Jr.
underway.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. Not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Next offering misses, and it's 2-1. Ronald Acuna Jr., a guy who burst on the scene in 2018. He was only 20 years old, and he is one of the great talents in baseball right now. And a swing and a miss, down on strikes, and now one away. So up next, Mookie Betts. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing, and thunder in that bat. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. One down, base is empty. And ball one. No score, just getting started, top of the first. The next pitch misses. 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt.
The first baseman, Paul.
Pitch misses inside. 1-0. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
Two outs. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Bottom of the first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Leading up for the American League, the second baseman, Jose
The pitch.
Altuve.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. That misses. And the count even 1-1. And that's in there at the knees.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Next pitch is outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Acuna there. Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now batting, Mike Trout. Big-time power.
From the Los Angeles
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human. Does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
That one's in there, 0-1. Just missed. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Alcantara over to first, and diving back is Trout. Here is Aaron Judge. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Trout, the base runner at first with one out.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next pitch misses. Full count, 3-2. Righty to the plate. Bounced out to short, and it's through for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Working down to the zone to start the at-bat, looking for that double play ground ball.
Yeah, back-to-back sinkers there. He's looking for some weak contact or to get this hitter to roll over. Now, as a hitter, you have to be really disciplined. Don't look down because you'll end up chasing the ball down. Set your sights high. Maybe you get a mistake.
Checks over to first, back safely. The pitch. And now 2-2. And now it's filled up. Here comes a pitch. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
Oh, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
The left fielder.
Here's Stanton now. First pitch just misses.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Hot shot to third. Base hit. One run is in. The throw in. In there. He scores. It's 2-0.
That's 3 singles in a row. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt, that's 2. Back here at the ballpark, second inning set to go. And now here is Harper.
For the National League, the designated hitter.
Verlander back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and quickly one away in the second.
Batting fifth.
Here's Manny Machado now.
San Diego Padres, the third baseman.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Machado.
The pitch. Up the middle. Anderson picks it up. Whips it to first. Machado out of the play. 2 outs, base is empty. Trey Turner at the plate.
Welcome, Los Angeles Dodgers. The shortstop, Trey Turner.
That one hammered, but pulled foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
And that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Kicks and fires. And he takes a strike.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next one in the dirt. Swings and misses. That's out number 3. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Down the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Leading up for the American League, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
The right-hander back to work. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And here it comes. And Devers hits that one. Peterson makes the grab. And there's one down. Here's Tim Anderson.
Batting eighth from the Chicago White Sox, the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
The other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting ninth.
And at first with one gone, Alejandro Kirk digs in now.
The catcher, Alejandro.
In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
Alcantara over to first. Anderson dives back. The 0-1.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Next one off the plate inside. And the count 1-2. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And the pitch. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2. And the batter now, Jose Altuve. Good contact guy, good defender. Anderson runs. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning. On to the third inning. Here's Jack Peterson.
Leading up for the National League, the left fielder, Josh.
The line to kick the pitch. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now fly ball to right center. Trout heading to the alley. Calls it in, and there's one away. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras.
From the Chicago Cubs, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
In there for strike one.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 up, 2 down. Now at the plate, Jazz Chisholm. This guy has turned into a beast.
The second baseman, Jazz.
That one's in there, 0-1. The wind and the pitch. Foul ball there. Left-hand batter waits. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. That one out to right. Judge cutting across. And that'll do it.
I don't wear a cape or apron, so I ain't saving you and cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement?
Set for the bottom of the third. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Leading up for the American League, the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
The right-hander back to work. And that one a little bit high. Next offering is downstairs.
Got to be real careful here. 2-0. He's hunting for his pitch.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. Out towards right center field. Acuna turns and moving to his left. Puts it away for the out. Here's Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Swung on, belted. Way back, on its way. And that is gone. He circles the bases, and they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. Next to hit, Aaron Judge. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses the ball.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Next offering is in for a strike. And another ball for Judge. He's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about you.
Now this down the right field line. Fair ball, should be extra bases. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And the 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. And there's a ball. Judge over at second, 1 down. The next offering misses. And the count is even, 2-2. The pitch. The punch out there, 2 down. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. Stanton, a guy capable of hitting it a long way.
Oh, you can tell how comfortable he is. Look at that front foot on the line as he is close to the plate. But he can be very quick to a pitch that is down and in.
The 1-0. Now this one is smoked down the left field line. On its way, if it's fair, out of here. Towering home run from Stanton, and they add to their lead. It's 5-0. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now
batting, the first baseman.
And the first offering is not close. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Two consecutive base hits for these guys here. They put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Devers at the plate now as he chases after that one. 2 outs. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. The pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Machado on the move, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr.
For the National League, the center fielder, Ronald
Verlander
Acuna
back to work.
Jr.
Just missed.
Counts 1-0.
And the 1-0.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And fouled off. Next pitch misses outside, and that's ball 3. Next offering is fouled back. On the ground, right side. Altuve slings to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Betts in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And the righty deals. That misses off the outside edge. Chris, one of the things about Mookie, he really hits the outside pitch well.
Well, pitchers know he can hit the outside pitch so well that now as a pitcher, you have to throw it off the plate away. And if he's got good plate discipline, you find yourself falling behind in the count and walking batters.
Verlander moved to first, and Betts dives back. Goldie in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch, not close, up high. That's inside. And a 3-0 finds the zone.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
And a base hit, throw into third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride low, out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
And he deals. That clips the zone. No balls, 2 strikes.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball, double play.
That's down and in. 1-2 here. Stays alive.
Starting to get some pretty good timing on that breaking ball, but he's going to have to stay ready for a fastball. Don't want to watch one go right by you.
Next offering way off the plate. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one the other way. Can't get there, base hit. 1 run is in. Here comes Goldie around third. Anderson with a relay home, and he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
Hey, they're right back in this thing after adding those 2 runs on the board. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now it's Manny Machado. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Harper, the runner at second with 1 away. Next offering misses, and a count 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And now 2-2. And down on strikes. 2 down. Trey Turner down.
Batter number 6.
Ziggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. There's a strike.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And now 2 balls and a strike. And that's down and away.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Runner leads away at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Peterson in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. The 1-0. Here's a 1-1. And there's a foul ball. One and two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Next pitch downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Out there to center. Trout is there. And that is that. And welcome back. And the batter will be the shortstop, Tim Anderson.
For the American League, the shortstop, Tim.
The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Machado handles the chance. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
Righty delivers. And downstairs. Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Here's the 2-2. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it's gone. So he just clears the wall, and they add a run. It's 6-2.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Now it's the second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Now back, second baseman.
First pitch, not close.
Altuve.
Liner caught at second. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. The 0-1.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And the inning is over. Back here in L.A., we go to the top of the 5th. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate.
National League, the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one is off the plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Good eye right there. And a pitch. There's a strike. And the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. One away. Jazz Chisholm now.
Second baseman, Jazz Chisholm.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show brings you the MLB All-Star Game. It's the National League All-Stars taking on the American League All-Stars. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So just about set, and stepping in is the speedy Ronald Acuna Jr.
National League, the center fielder.
And here it comes.
Jr.
That one's in there. So this year's All-Star game is underway. The next pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Kicks and fires. Fought off foul. 1-2 now on Acuna. Swing from Acuna. Big drive. Deep left field. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
Here's Mookie to hit.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
First offering, and it just misses.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
And that one fouled off. And now 2-1. No score, just getting started, top of the first. Next offering is down low. And that one clips the corner.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Payoff pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
There's a 1-1. And there's a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Mookie on the move. There's the ball. Throw, and they got him. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more comfortable at the plate. You're not worried about getting jammed on fastballs inside part of the plate. You can kind of be more selective instead of just looking out away so that you can get the barrel to it. And that part, you can get on the inside part of the plate as well.
The designated hitter.
Here's Bryce Harper. And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1. And a pitch. Line drive, base hit, right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So first and second with 2 outs. Here's Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny.
First pitch, and he just misses. And another ball.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset button.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And a 3-1 on the way. And now the count filled up 3-2. On the ground to the left. Devers throws on to first. Machado out of the play. And that is that. We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
Leading up for the American League, the second baseman.
The line to kick the pitch.
Altuve.
Check swing, no appeal.
Count 1-0.
Next one misses. 2 balls and a strike. And a pitch. That one missed. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. And now maybe extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that one's going to get into the corner. Peterson whips it in quickly. And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the first run of the ball game.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Kicks and deals. Strike two.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. First offering, misses the mark. And that's outside.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. One out and a runner at second. The next offering misses. And a full count now. Out to short. Tosses to first. Judge out on the play. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Altuve on at second with two down. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. And misses inside. Next offering misses. And the count is 3-1. They say you win. Three-two. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
The kick, the 3-2. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Welcome back. Here's Turner now. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2. And the right-hander deals. He swings and fouls one off. The 2-2. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And the pitch. And a swing and a miss, and one gone. And Jack Peterson stands in.
From the San Francisco Giants, the left fielder.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. No score here in the second. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swings and misses. That's strike two. One down, base is empty. That one fouled off. The 1-2. And that one missing low.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Right through there. Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. This guy has turned into one of the best catchers in the game, but was originally signed by the Cubs as an infielder.
All one, no strike.
And the 1-0. There's the strike.
1-1.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. The next pitch misses. Ball 2. Stays alive. Two outs. And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even snip the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
The second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm now
Chisholm.
in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The 1-0. Good eye right there.
2 balls, no strike.
2-0.
Ball. Count 3-0.
And a strike in there. Swing and a miss. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Left-hand batter waits. And there's ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And the righty deals. Acuna punches one foul right side. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1. Righty to the plate. Swings through that one.
Back 2-2.
Right-hander kicks, deals. That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Cut a break right there. Pretty good pitch in the outside corner.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a 3-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Payoff pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very gritty.
Betts, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. And he deals. There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Now all even up. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Bottom of the second. Here's the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Leading up for the
Giancarlo
American
Stanton,
League,
certainly
the
a
left
physical
fielder,
presence, and Chris, one of the
Giancarlo
more imposing guys at the plate in the entire sport.
He's a force, and I think it's scary for pitchers thinking about making a mistake to him because you know you're not going to get that baseball back. He hits the ball so hard, you don't even have to watch him swing. You can just close your eyes and listen and know exactly who it is that hit the ball.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive. 1-2 now. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
from the Toronto Blue Jays, the first baseman.
First offering misses badly for ball one.
Jr.
The pitch. This one in the air, center field. Acuna there. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Rafael Devers up to hit.
The Boston Red Sox, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And the first offering is not close. 2 down, nobody on. 2 balls, no strikes to count. The wind of the pitch. And there's the strike.
Well, he left that changeup up, got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
And now a full count. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that one hops the wall. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. Here's Tim Anderson.
Batting 8 from the Chicago White Sox, the shortstop.
In the dirt, blocked. And no movement on the bases. It's ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, here's Paul Goldschmidt.
Leading up for the National League, the first baseman, Paul
Verlander back to work.
Goldschmidt.
And a curve drops in for a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
0-1. Got a good eye there.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Going to count 1 and 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
The pitch. Goldie swings and hammers one deep to left. That's back. And that one is gone. Paul Goldschmidt goes deep. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Designated hitter.
Here's Harper now. And that's in there for strike 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
Okay, from here, he's got to treat this as a clean inning. Forget about the fact that his team is now down by a run.
Next one is off the play. Now 1 and 2. Next offering is fouled back. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Manny Machado up to the plate. A guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field. In there for strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Next one misses, and now it's even 1-1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Got him. And there are two down.
Number 6.
Here's Trey Turner. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And that's in for a strike. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. And a pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. Goldie collects it. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
First offering misses the mark. And a pitch.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The pitch. Fouls one off. 2-2. A wind in the pitch. 3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Pretty good spot on the outside, but just couldn't quite clip the zone. That's a stone cold take.
Here's Mike Trout. First offering, and it just misses. Alcantara over to first. Altuve back safely. Kicks and fires. That's in there. That's strike one.
Everyone here understands just how quickly things could change.
Altuve runs. Tag out. A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras. A wind to kick the pitch. Next offering misses down and away.
Well, this is the type of hitter you want up in this situation. Some sluggers coming up behind him. He's so good at moving runners, but also getting on base. See if he can be patient here. I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Aaron Judge.
Alcantara over to first. And diving back is Trout. Judge, the next to hit, takes outside.
Well, with the tying run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And here it comes. Trout leads off first with 2 down to the inning. The 2-0 is in for a strike. 2-1 on Judge.
Nope.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Hard hit to third. Into the outfield. Base hit.
Here comes the runner.
Peterson fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. It's 1-1.
Well done, drives in the run. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find the hole and get you a knock.
Here's Jordan Alvarez. First pitch, not close.
Alvarez.
That one drifts inside. Next offering is fouled back. That one fouled off, 2-2. Tapped softly on the ground, and it gets by him. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Start of the fourth, and here is Jock Peterson.
For the National League, the left fielder.
The wind of the pitch.
Peterson.
That's in there. Strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
0-2 as he waves at that one. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the pitch. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Next pitch is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And the right-hander deals. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And that misses off the outside edge. Hammered, and this one could be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second, and that gets all the way to the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. Stayed balanced and squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. And the pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Peterson headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. Not in time. He beat it, and they've got the lead.
Back-to-back base hits. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now Jazz Chisholm. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is in for a strike. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And Aaron makes a nice grab out there. And there's one down.
Lefties can definitely be a little pull happy up there, especially with the pitches that they see pretty well. That was a good example. He hooked an outside pitch, hit that ball in the air to right, just not with much authority.
First offering misses the mark.
Well, just about to hit that century mark, 100 pitches for this game.
The pitch. Swing at a ball popped up. Altuve makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
No, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there, and I'm telling you, he's going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And that one gets away at the plate. But no advance. That's ball 1. Contreras, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-1.
And the righty deals. Pitch is in for a strike. And the count 1-2. 2 outs. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch, way upstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Next offering is fouled back. Man at second. Bounce to the left side. Fires over to Guerrero. And Betts is set down. That ends the frame. And welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton.
For the